Hello, everybody. You guys may have noticed that I put on makeup, but I did. I felt like it. That's why. Not just because I'm filming. That's kind of a little bit why, but wanted to. So today I am going to do another vloggy bit thingy. First, I got a lot of my projects back because we had parent-teacher conferences. So, I'm gonna show you them. This is the first one that we did in my art class, which was the still life. And then here you can see the table in the background, which you may not have been able to in the previous videos. So that's cool. Here are all my little drawings that you do in the ahead of time. Because we have a few, like 10 minutes after the bell, you draw for 10 minutes and then you start working on your project. So, have this one. So there's a little bit of, there's a stitch. This is the dude who sits across from me because that's what I drew the first day. It does not look like him. This is a pony with some fairies because, yeah. This one is, I drew a Winnie the Pooh that just looks really weird, and because he's wearing pants, some swirls, and a pineapple. This says they, and this was supposed to say whisper, but I didn't get around to it, I think. Yeah, because that's WHIS. Because I'm extra. I practiced drawing my dress, which still is not finished. That's a pre-drawing, like, for an idea I had, which is in a different book, which I will also show you. That's some circle drawings that actually stabbed through the paper because I was using the protractor-y thing that I stole from my gym teacher. And then there's more swirly things. And, this is the sheet that had all of the body parts that I drew on it. There's a green lip that I didn't have a picture of it, but it looks so good. Like, all the lips. I just love them. This ear came out actually really well, but then the ear I did on my person didn't come out as well. Noses didn't really matter that much, but nah. And then my eyes just, like, they look like they're staring into your soul, so that's cool. And then, there will be pictures at the end of things that I've been working on as well. I finished my original project that I'm working on, my wax pastel drawing. I finished that on Monday, so I didn't have to work on it at all this week. So I've been trying out different things. The first 2 days I didn't do anything because, like, we didn't have a teacher there, one of them, and the other one it was too short. But on Thursday, I practiced using some fine liners because I never used fine liners before. I feel like I don't think they had brush tip ones, and I think I would have liked those better. But they worked really nicely. They're kind of like Sharpies that don't bleed through, which is really cool. And I used those on some art pieces that I'm now starting to color in, which there will be pictures of at the end. And then I started doing watercolors because my teacher was like, hey, your illustrations look super cool. That you might want to try using watercolors for them. So I did this painting of space. Just testing out watercolors and how they work. And I mean, to me, this looks like space. Like, definitely that's what space looks like. Actually, I was just playing with colors. Watercolors are super cool to play with. Not really sure how I would paint a person with them, but I don't know. By the way, the things that I had done with fine liners are naked people, specifically naked female, at least people with female anatomy. So, it's not super detailed, but if you're offended by that, just warning you. At the end, there may be pictures of that. If there's any annoying noises in the background, it's a super nice day outside, and my dad is forcing everyone to do yard work, except me, because he made me do it yesterday. In 3D art, we are working on our skulls, and then I finished my skull early, even though I started a day later than everyone else, because I made it super small because I just used the leftover clay. And so I'm making another thing, but I also finished that. So I don't know what we're gonna do when we come back, but I have pictures of those. But the second one, I don't have pictures of it finished, um, because it's like because I forgot to take pictures of it when it was finished. So yeah. And making flowers is kind of fun, but it's a little repetitive. And that's all I did was make flowers. So hope I get a good grade for that. My skull itself doesn't look like a great skull, but it's also got two ladybugs and a dragonfly on it, and she said we would get to paint them. So I hope when I get around to painting it that I do a good job, because in past experiences I'm not that great at painting stuff. Friday I went walking. Well, I went walking. That was the Welty trip. So we took a bunch of fifth graders up to Big Hill Park and the Welty Center and showed them stuff about nature and did cool stuff like that. And so they let the kids pick the people, and I got picked first, which I thought was cool. There's a wasp outside my window, and it's terrifying. Um, and yeah, it's still there. I think it's gone. So that was cool. I don't know if it has anything to do with my hair or not. The kid was nice. He was like cute, as in like smaller children are cute, not as in I liked him cute, but like he was a nice child. He liked frogs and spiders, which was good since we found frogs and spiders. And then we also saw these little shrimpy things. I had brought umbrellas because it was super rainy, the day before and like before we left, but then the rain sort of stopped. So some one of the teachers was like, "Here, I'll take those." And then they left them somewhere, and we went walking down to a stream area, and then it rained while we were there, so we didn't have the umbrellas. But I had brought umbrellas, so we could have had umbrellas. There were 9 high schoolers and 3 adults for 14 little like fifth graders. So I think that went well. I just had one, and he was a cool dude, and we took pictures of stuff, so that will be in the end as well. On Saturday I did a 5K, which I've never done before. Obviously, did not run. I'm not in shape, and I'm really sore today, so that's cool. Um, and yeah, my mom decided she was gonna run and hurt herself, so that was good. Not good. Mm, and bugs are just. I keep seeing them because my window's right there. What else did I do this week? Uh, I am currently listening to the Hamilton soundtrack for the first time because a friend recommended me to. We were talking about music and we found out we have extremely different preferences, which I already knew, but they apparently did not. So, well, I'm going to attempt to use my new editor on this video. So, if it looks different, that's because I'm either this is much better and easier to use, or I haven't figured out how to use it yet. So, yeah. Um, there's tons of pictures in the end. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should tell you. We had pizza yesterday. It was good. I didn't really do anything yesterday except for like I helped outside a little. Sorry, my nose is just. I think it's allergy season because it will not stop itching. Um. So. Oh, our neighbor's dog got like a really deep cut, and my mom is a veterinarian. Like she's licensed. She's not practicing though, so she doesn't have the like supplies to do it super well. But she gave him stitches. Uh, and then she gave him stitches again because the first time she did it with dental floss because that's all we had to give him stitches with. And then she got like better stuff and did it again. And they're giving him antibacterial shots every day. So that was a cool thing. We have a fire burning in our backyard, and we're sort of trying to tear down a thing that we don't want anymore from our yard, and so we're putting the stuff from that into the fire, which consists of a lot of shingles, which are made of tar, which make the fire burn a lot. And yeah, Did I do anything else cool today? I mean, this week I probably did. I'm trying to remember. There was a play on Saturday night, and I really wanted to go to it, but then I couldn't because I was busy, like, being gross from working outside. So that was disappointing and sad. I think that's all, but if we think of more, then I'll add it in later. So, have a great day, y'all, and here is the picture montage.